What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. Shout out to everybody who support this platform. Much love. Salute to everybody that's in the building right now. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button on the way in, everyone. Hit the like button on the way in. After you hit the like button, hit the share button. Share the show. Share this show wherever you share videos, your community tab, your Discord server, Facebook, wherever you share videos. Share this video. It's very much appreciated. Those are the first two ways you support the show. After that, to financially support the show, you can go to CashApp $SheepStaySleepTV. CashApp $SheepStaySleepTV is where you can go to financially support the show. Make sure you support the show. Or you can click the super chat button, leave your questions, your comments, and I will post them. Salute to everybody in the building. I see y'all in the building. Let me give my shout outs before I start the show. Peace to the God Gold Professor for starting it off correctly. He said, peace, God, peace. Peace to the God Gold Professor. I appreciate that. Shout out to Mr. Greasy, man. Shout out to Rain and Woman in the building. Shout out to Lolita in the building. Shout out to Sun Kissed in the building. Shout out to all my matter mercenaries, man. Shout out to all the masculine mercenaries that's in the building. I see y'all. Shout out to everybody. And yeah, we gonna get into it, Rain and Woman. It's not gonna be a joke fest. It's not a roast show. All right. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Shout out to my brother, the underrated darkness in the building. Shout out to my brother. He said the spoken truth. Salute. Salute to you. Shout out to the bishop in the building. Shout out to the bishop. Shout out to Brenda W in the building. What's going on, sweetheart? Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that's coming through, everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's listening from their clubhouses. Salute to y'all, man. We back here with another one this afternoon. And we're going to talk about a fool is gold. A fool is gold. A fool is gold. I don't know if y'all ever heard that before. But a fool is golden. A fool is gold because what? The game is sold, not told. That's why you got to pay the cost to be the boss. Let me repeat that in case y'all didn't get it. A fool is gold, right? And being that a fool is gold, the game is sold and not told. And that's why you got to pay the cost to be the boss. Now, I know y'all probably like, DS1, where you going with this? I came to let brothers know that the black man for too long have been a fool. We've been a fool for too damn long. See, what we have to understand is that we are paying for the things that we don't understand. We don't want to accept. That is why we suffer as brothers. See, it's a difference between knowing something and understanding something. And see, a lot of brothers know what's going on in the world. They know the obstacles, but they don't understand what it's about. And this is why we constantly have to, or we don't understand that the game is sold and not told. And this is why we pay for being a fool, because a fool is gold. You see? Because when you have a fool around you, you can influence them to do possibly anything. You can get them to think the way you want them to think, act the way you want them to act, and to live the way you want them to live. See? See, because only a fool will live up to someone else's standards. Only a fool will define themselves by using someone else's measuring stick. Only a fool will only find value in themselves based off what society deems to be valuable. See, black men, we are the fool's gold. Us. We're the fool's gold. Because, excuse me, because the people who have ran things for as long as they've ran it because of us being in a constant state of foolishness. Constant state. We are in what they call the sunken place as a group. And that is gold for the higher ups, the quote unquote higher ups. That's gold for them. See? We're the world's fool, black man. And that's why everybody capitalizes off of our ignorance. Everyone. And this is what I mean by a fool is gold. Because a fool doesn't realize their worth. A fool doesn't realize their value. You see? A fool will be willing to bargain whatever they have for acceptance, for a seat at the table. See, what we need to understand as brothers is everyone is banking on us to remain in the state that we're in. Everyone counts on us to continue to make the steps that we've made before. See, black men weren't never successful with a seat at the table. Black men were always successful when they created their own table. Just like any other race of man. The Asian and the Caucasian men are successful because they have their own tables. The black man is still looking for a seat at someone else's. And we have to understand that that's a fool's goal. Other groups of men look at that like, oh, okay, he's useful and he's expendable. And what he's most useful for is he's more useful to hurting his own people. So what we're gonna do is we're going to incentivize his foolishness. We're gonna make it cool to be a fool. We're gonna make it cool. We're gonna make him look good. See, we're gonna make him look good. This is what they do. This is why I did the show last night, Manosphere Entertainment. Because they're gonna make sure you look good while you entertain. You see? While they continue to make billions of dollars. And we continue to accept the crumbs. Because that is what you can pay a fool. A fool will accept anything. Because a fool is really searching for acceptance. It's looking for validation. And what a fool wants to be validated is their foolishness. They want you to reinforce their foolishness. They want you to explain to them why it's okay to be a fool. See, because if it was a popular consensus that the black man was a fool's gold, right? If all of us knew this, and it was a popular consensus about this, right? Well, what we will see to change, what we will begin to see is the calling out of the foolishness. the promotion of progress. See, we must denounce it. Being a fool is not cool no more. It never was, but now more than ever before, we got to make this plain, brothers. They've been eating off us for too long. They've been eating for too long. Like Kendra says, the beast of burden. All of this was built off of our backs, right? So why we continue to be fools and behave as if that didn't happen? If it was built off the back of our ancestors, then what are we gonna do to reap any benefit from it? Are we gonna build anything else again for our people to extract from? Heard what Jay-Z said. I heard dudes saying they made Hove. I said, okay, so make another Hove. Make another Hove. See, it's no reason for us to be a fool at this point, because now we should understand that being a fool is what got us in the predicament that we're in. Not having foresight, not understanding the whole picture. See, you can't forget what part you play in the whole. And black men is what we're the framework. We're the foundation that all this shit rests on. Everyone else knows this. If we civilized the same man that we say run everything today, then what should that tell you about yourself? That we've been fools, brothers. Are we really woke? Are we really woke? Do we really know what being woke is? Because see, you're not truly awake if you don't know what part you play in all of this. If you don't understand why The men who speak truth to power want, why do they want these men to be silenced? It's not just because we're black men. It's because we're upsetting those entities that govern this space, that governs the government. That's something else. But see, we're fool's gold, black man. We're the world's greatest resource that everyone extracts from. Everyone. It's why no one has a problem with taking from us and throwing us away. Even our own people, even our own women, even our own children, because we're a fool's gold. Because a fool is gold. See? Only a fool will allow themselves to be willingly used and abused. Willingly. They know. It's not a secret. It's in our face, brothers. It's no secret, but we still remain foolish. And that's golden for everyone else. This is why the majority of our women don't mind getting in line with other agendas that will hurt us but will benefit them. Because a fool is gold. You know, in the P world, that's a good broad. One that you could tell and direct to do anything, and she gonna get it done. That's us, black man. That's golden. That's golden. You ain't got no direction. You ain't got no instructions. So let me tell you what you need to be doing. Let me tell you what you need to be doing. See? And that's how far we've came, brothers. That's where we at now. Remember I talked about that treadmill. You running in place. You know why? You ever heard that joke? They shouldn't have never gave you dudes money. That speaks to how money could upgrade a man's foolishness. This is why they say money shows you who people are. You see? This is why they say that. Because for the most part, a lot of us brothers, when we get a little money, we become even more foolish. We fall deeper into the programs that they set up for us, which keeps us actually in the matrix, where a lot of these guys on here think that they're out of it. You can't pay your way out the matrix. You can't eat healthy your way out the matrix. The only way out the matrix is through your mind. And your actions dictate your thoughts. The things that come out your mouth is a product of what you're thinking. And a lot of guys think that they out the matrix when they're not. A lot of guys, you're sinking deeper. This is why we don't see progress. Because we must live outside. We must live on the outside. We must live on the outskirts of society. And when I say live on the outskirts, I mean mentally. See, I mean mentally. That's what it means to be in the world, but not of it. Because you can't allow yourself be we cannot continue to allow ourselves to be fool's gold for this world. You see? And there's different ways that they always could get you back into the program. That's why I told y'all go watch the movie The Adjustment Bureau. They have programs already set up and things already set up to get you back into what they want you into. That's why it's a mental thing. Because you have to be able to see those things and then make the correct choice. See? See, like I told y'all, the outside world, this physical existence that we all live in, this physical reality is the blue pill world. So all of the programs that was created, everything in it, it is to reinforce the blue pill mindset. So there is no investing into this world to stay here. You only operate in this world because you exist here as a human. See? That's the only reason why you have to even operate in this template. Got to pay your bills, you know. So we have to understand that for the most part, a lot of us brothers are totally invested into this world, mentally, spiritually, and physically. We're stuck here. That's golden. To have the architects asleep, sleeping giants. They have things even set up to where if you're a guy, but just look at the masculine mercenary. And the men who are pushing progress, they're ostracized. They find ways to push them guys out or keep them down. This is for a reason. See? Because a fool is gold. See, the guys that spitting truth, that's not golden for them. That's a threat to them. They can't do nothing. They can't do nothing with truth tellers. Because truth telling is red pill and black pill, not blue pill. So the truth actually upsets the energy in this world. See? See, right now, I'm explaining to y'all why a fool is gold. And why the programs always reinforce that black men remain foolish and to act foolish, and will incentivize that. The same way they incentivize single motherhood. The same way they incentivize stragdom. A fool's gold. A fool is gold. That's why the game can be sold instead of told. That's why the game is sold and not told. Because a fool is gold. And you got to pay the cost to be the boss. Meaning, you have to fail and experience taking losses to become what you want to become. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. Because you got to pay for not knowing the game. See, the game is sold, not told. See? Or I'll just let my son go to the NFL. Or I'll just let my son go to the NBA. Now, am I telling, you know, if your child have talent in that, not to pursue that? No. But understand that that is where they want black men to be and to stay. It's a fool's gold. That basketball court and that football field is a plantation. It's a plantation. See, in the message to the black man, Elijah Muhammad teaches the black man that black men should not participate in sport and play. We're not supposed to go into the entertainment world and into sports. That's slavery. That's why. sport and play. Basketball, football. That's the plantation all over again. But a fool is gold. So because a lot of us didn't listen to the messenger, a lot of us learned the hard way. And by any means, I'm not promoting, you know, Islam on anyone. But the truth is just the truth. Why black men shouldn't participate in sport and play? How many of us brothers, after we retired out of these games, you hear all these horror stories? How many dudes done crashed and burned and went broke? How many rappers we found out don't really have money? I'm about to do a whole video. Y'all stay tuned on how these rappers who were once famous at some point, some of them getting caught up now for doing, for doing certain things. I'm gonna do a video about it. See, because a fool is gold. We're gonna sign you, we're gonna give you this money, and we're gonna own you for the next 15, 20 years of your life. And not only that, I'm gonna own the rights to your music, and my children's children gonna make money off you. Because you never had $100,000 in your life. A fool is gold. A fool is gold. Golden. Shout out to the God Gold Professor for doubling up. He said, indeed, you are reinforcing 85%, 10%, and 5% positions. A fool will always live in the dark, walking blind and can't hear nothing. His light is off. Exactly. Yes, sir. I am definitely speaking to the 85. See? And I'm even speaking to the 10% too. Because the 10% knows, but they're still also foolish too, because they're blinded by worldly possessions. The ones that could get paid off. You know, the ones that could get paid to look the other way. Those the 10%ers. The blood suckers of the poor. See? The ones that know better and still do wrong. See, they fools too. They're golden too. They're useful idiots. Just like the 85. Just like the 85. Except that they're aware of the BS. That's the only difference between the 85 and the 10%. See, like the God broke down, their light is totally off. They're blind, deaf, and dumb. They're the sheep. But then you got the 10%ers who are the shepherds. See, who lead the flock to the slaughter. That's the 10%. And then you got the 5% who's the GOAT. The one who stands at the top of the mountain that struggles to get up the mountain, who constantly slips and falls and have to get back up until it reached the top of the mountain to watch everyone else. See? See, because the 5%er understands that they'll even use your intelligence as a weapon if you allow them. See? And see the way they do it now, and like they've always done it, one of the main ways is through media. This is why it's not cool if you grinding and you trying to get yourself to a certain level. Don't watch a bunch of TV, because TV will drive a poor man crazy. Let me repeat that. TV will drive a poor man crazy, because TV is full of what? Advertisements. They trying to get you to buy everything they show you on television. I told y'all before, these rappers and all and these entertainers are walking, they are walking billboards. That's all they are. So when you see Lil Baby Dior'd up and all of that, that's helping sell Dior. Now, that's not to say Lil Baby may have a contract with Dior, but it still helps Dior sell. That's why if these rappers just thought about it and said, well, damn, I got all these followers who do what I do or aspire to do what I do. So what if I just wear my little homie clothing line and only wear that? They'll buy that. They'll buy that. But a fool is gold. A fool is gold. So let's put all of the, all of the, what do they call the defective? All of the defective clothing, the clothing that, we misstitched. The ones, all of the clothes that we can't send to our flagship stores. Let's create outlet malls. You know, a Jewish guy by the name of I don't know his first name, but I know his last name is Simon. You know, your big Simon malls. How do we get all of this clothes, all of these clothes out of our manufacturing plants? Let's send them to the outlet malls, put Gucci stores in outlet malls, and sell $100 t-shirts. You know, the Gucci store that you go to in the Poconos is not the Gucci store you go to in LA. I hope you know that. As a matter of fact, we hope that you don't know or even consider it, because a fool is gold. Long as they're wearing Gucci, it wouldn't matter. And actually, they think that they're getting over on us because they bought $100 Gucci t-shirt. See? Shout out to my brother Ronan. You see? A fool is gold. A fool. Now, see, if y'all didn't know, since COVID, a lot of these big name stores, they're closing. They're closing. So all the people for years who went to Saks, Bloomingdale's, Dillard's, you know, Nordstrom, you know, all those years spent all that money. Now they have stores that are closing faster than normal mom and pop stores. And you know what's happening? All their clothes is 50, 60% off. See? A fool is gold. A fool is gold. Because we believed that all of that stuff was worth what it said on that price tag. But just go to the website. You'll see it. You'll see them. And then ask yourself, damn, is that shit really worth that? If y'all are willing to sell it to me for this now, for all these years, was it really worth that? Because now you just want to get it off. See, if you ever sold something, you know when you just want to get something off, it's because what? You either got a new inventory coming in, or you can afford to sell it at that price because no matter what, you're still making profit because it's worth 10 to 20 times less than what the people think it's worth. And since you know that the popular consensus that this stuff is worth this, you could smack the price on this. So you mean to tell me COVID-19 drops the prices of Gucci sweaters? See, a fool is gold. A fool is gold. They had everybody fooled. The men thinking they gotta go out and buy this stuff. to look like they're high value, because that's what the women program is enforced to them. So they let the men know, I'm not dealing with no broke dude. So my men and dudes I talk to gotta wear this, that, and the third, which reinforces the program, which makes dudes go out and work and spend all their money on high-priced garbage. See, a fool is gold. It continues to recycle everything back into the blue pill mindset. It reinforces the program. But see, the fool that keeps the gold there is you, black man. As long as you remain a fool, this thing keeps going that we see here. It continues. The saga continues. The saga is going to continue. And it is what it is. So shout out to y'all. Salute to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody who hit the super chat. Appreciate it. Shout out to MLR for hitting the Cash App. He say for a fool is gold. Appreciate it. Donate to the show, my brother, for constantly donating to the content. Shout out to you. Salute to everybody that's tuned in this afternoon. I will be back later on this evening with another topic. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned for my pre-recorded content that's dropping. Y'all stay tuned for that. I appreciate y'all for tuning in this afternoon. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't yet. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the show. Donate to the show. If you enjoyed the show, donate to the show. Do not hesitate to donate to the stream. I appreciate all the donators. I appreciate all of the viewers. Shout out to y'all. Much love to the masculine mercenaries. Shout out to all my madam mercenaries, man. Shout out to everybody who supports Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Like I said, I will be back later on. This is DS1 Ross of Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. Let's not continue to be a fool's gold, man. Let's not continue to be a fool's gold, man. Shout out to the brother Father's Time. I appreciate you, my brother. He says salute. Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate that. Much love. Like I said, I will be back later on. This is DS1 Ross of Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace.